it's sometimes convenient if you're applying dimensions to move the dimension toolbar close to where you are operating. In this case, I want to apply some compound dimensions, taking overall length and the internal walls of this site. So let's take a linear dimension, and the prompt says pick first extension line, and I have to come over here and say the end of this line and the end of that line, and then pull away like so. Notice that I'm on layer 0, and so the dimension which is taken directly from the model appears there. If I want to put in the internal 90mm width there, I can do so by repeating the dimension again, and we go from there to there. Notice that as I pull away, the location of the dimension changes. In this case, I want to make the dimension sit about there. So now there's the 90 sitting there. Notice how the dimension line crosses the external wall, which is not quite what we want. But now we need to just tidy things up a little. This dimension down here, we need to grab hold of the handle in the middle and center that like so. So if you like, this is the first level of dimensioning, this is the next level of the dimensioning, and the 90 in black now is the internal. So I'm going to move that dimension, or both those dimensions, in fact I think that's the only one I need, and change layer to a layer called LDIM, and now they all should appear red. I can center that one by moving it like so, but notice the red lines cross the external wall. In order to fix that, make sure that polar is on, and then just pick that. I think we can pick both of those like so, and I think we've got all the ones that now cross that line, and then we can simply move and pick a point there and come across and outside. So our dimension has moved and sits the way we want it. Now we missed a couple over here and move all of them into position. So now we have a nice gap through there. You could argue you might want to move this one around, but the dimension won't change as long as polar is on. So I can move that up there to line up. That's being probably unnecessarily fussy. And there we are. So whoops, I'll just undo that last stretch there because I strayed, and as I strayed the 90 changed. But I'm relatively happy with that. All the dimensions are on their own layer, so we can turn them off very easily then and concentrate on the actual landscape design.